we invited international tutors and professionals to give knowledge during these 3 days on lyricism, on YouTube, optimization, how to use YouTube the best way, and on marketing methods, namely storytelling, how to tell a story around bands and projects.
Exactly, and that's definitely a really good point. Like, I think it's very important to review your story also pretty regularly. Every 6 months, every year, to just kind of check in and make sure that it's actual, it's real, it's authentic. When at the very end we'll go to the golden rules of storytelling, and one of them is authenticity. It has to be factual, it has to be real, it has to be something that's your truth. So I did a workshop today on storytelling, which is a content marketing technique. We focused on building a basis for artists and or managers' stories, and that can be then used to create all sorts of marketing and communications stories, messages through the variety of communications channels that people have at their fingertips.
Actually, I should say that 2 people from one of my band are sitting here.
Good.
Yeah, so
good.
So that's and I wrote to all of my bands like, hey, this is interesting workshop. I don't want to write your story, you know, maybe better you will do that because it's more authentic.
Good.
And
Good.
So.
Good manager. Our industry in general in Central Eastern Europe is in a very interesting moment. We need a lot of education, and it's amazing that something like the Export Office is able to provide us with opportunities. And I think that direct education to artists is rather unusual, so it's great that they have that opportunity to come and learn and improve their level of professionalism. I think Björk is a fantastic example of a visionary. She's constantly pushing the envelope, asking the question, what is art? Where is art in technology? Where is art in the finance world? And constantly kind of pushing forward that line and that concept. I think it's a very, very interesting archetype to work with as well.
And the idea is just to pick 2 words, and then you can write down just and try just putting different random combinations of words together. Probably a 2-word title is a good starting point. If it inspires a whole phrase, then write down the phrase. But I'm going to give you a few minutes to do that. Just try to pick out a few different possible titles.
The first one is All Cherish and I just went like, because I looked at it and it sounded pretty cool in my head.
Okay.
And the second one is 1,000 Worlds Somewhere, and the third one is There, That's Why.
Absolutely.
Crazy Eyes, Nobody Cares, Emotion Drive, I don't know, Good Paladin.
Okay.
Like antagonistics, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Like Black Inspiration.
Black Inspiration.
Forever Somewhere.
Yeah.
Dead Rhythm.
If you want to have songs which are successful internationally, to write in English is very useful, and especially for people who don't have English as a native language, learning how to write lyrics that connect emotionally is very difficult. And if you learn to talk in pictures with imagery, then you can use the images in your head, and those translate into any language, and you can make your song powerful that way. So what's your title?
Cherish the End.
Oh, Cherish the End, exactly. Okay.
And in the second verse, I got the second part is, what a fool you've been, realizing as the world's falling. How does electricity feel? That must be your mom's calling.
Oh, wow.
Like, you know,
yeah.
everything's...
I work by giving a lot of examples and mostly giving exercises for them to try themselves, and really to be able to understand the process of songwriting, and usually it's a lot of exercises that will which will encourage new ideas and get the creative juices flowing.
How the YouTube platforms performs with audiovisual content, what's really happening right now with the new generation of music content consumption and consumers. And then it went into creative content strategy, what kind of creative formats, artists, labels, live festivals can use in order to build up a content marketing strategy in long term. And then after I showed few tips and tricks in how to use the YouTube platform, the YouTube channel, how to optimize your channel, how to brand your channel, how to use metadata to search optimize yourself and your videos, and few tricks and tips in settings, and how to use data that you can find by YouTube Analytics.
I believe these projects are helping musicians and bands and managers to be more effective, and the goal of Czech Music Office is to help the scene to be more able to capitalize on international direction, to give basically knowledge, to help, to connect, to educate.